So let's head into the ghost house. Now this is another one of those games that we saw last week because, well, it was on the Japanese stream and it features flying things and Dracula and a sword that you have to punch in order to actually get a weapon, which I find absolutely amazing. You have to punch a flying sword out of the air in order to get a sword. And if you fail to time it right, he gets the sword in the face instead. Suffice to say that I will not be playing this game for very long, because it's absolutely terrible. Here's a coffee.
I'm just wondering what the red thing is supposed to be.
Isn't it that red monster from Looney Tunes, maybe? Sort of looks like him.
Hey, he's not tall and firm enough.
Huh.
Got stuck in a spider web.
Yep.
Because those are known for their durability.
Well, you know, comparatively to the thickness, they're stronger than steel, but... And then again,
yeah.
if you actually look at the pixel width, you realize that these particular strands here, they are half an inch across. Those are like steel cables. If you got... And see, this is something I love about this game. There are random invisible holes in the floor. They are not visible in any way to the human eye. You just suddenly fall down through the floor. Period. How are you supposed to know? And also, wow, look at those bats when they're flying in front of the background.
You can't, that's the point.
Their eyes are the same color as the stars. It is only a slight blinking that makes them stand out. Oh dear. At least you can crawl, which I find absolutely hilarious. However, you can't attack from prone, which means at the moment an enemy appears, you have to stand up.
At least unlike Alf, he remains less pixels tall once he's crouching.
Oh god, yes. I still don't know what the hell they were thinking there. No, what's this? Dracula has appeared. Now, Dracula is an absolutely hilarious boss because he will fly around and slam into you. And there's nothing you can do because he's invulnerable while he's flying around. And in this particular case, notice that when he actually enters his vampire form, he does so standing in the fire. Which means I can't actually reach him, because if I go there to punch him, I end up in the fire, which puts me in a stun lock until I jump out. So yeah.
Is there a goal to this? Obviously you're trying to take your key somewhere.
I think the goal is to defeat Dracula. I have no actual idea. And here we go. I managed to jump kick a sword, so now I have a sword. Wonderful. However, since this is an 8-bit game, the sword only lasts for a set amount of hits, and then it despawns. So you have to wait for another sword to come flying in from the side of the screen and try and jump punch that instead. Don't you just love power-ups without a numerical sign that just suddenly disappear?
Ooh. It's not even a reasonable number of hits. That's what's so... It's 5 or so.
Well, actually, I mean, I would be willing to accept it if there was any way of knowing, you know, how many hits I had left, instead of, as it is here, that I basically have to conserve hits as much as I can and hope that I have some left when I actually run into a difficult opponent. Now, This is the 4th time, I think, total in my life that I play this game, and I have never been able to as much as hurt Dracula. Because, as mentioned, he is invulnerable when he's in his bat form, and the moment you punch him, he turns into his bat form. So I have no idea how many hits I have to land, if he can only be hurt with a sword, anything.
I don't know, I'm getting the
let's look
feeling
at
you're
this
not
dick.
supposed to try and kill him. You're supposed to try and get something with your key before you kill him, but
The key opens
that's
the
just
coffin.
why. Oh.
So, yeah. The key is how you access Dracula. Fuck Ghost House.